Hi everyone. So this is our second video of Python playlist, and in this video we will study about variables, identifier and the basic data types of Python. Okay, let's start. Now, what is data type? Whenever we are assigning something like a is equal to 2 or b is equal to 4.5, a memory is allocated, and depending on the types of the data, different types of memory is allocated. Suppose whenever I write a is equal to 2, what happens? A memory is allocated where 2 is stored and a pointing to that memory. If it is 4.5, then completely separate memory, separate size of memory is allocated for a. So the size of the memory is dependent on the type of the data. That's why we have to study about the different kind of data types. Okay. Now let me open Jupyter. Let me minimize it. In our last video, we explored Jupyter, like how to use. Okay, it has opened. And let me open a new file. Okay. Now, what are the basic data types? Like it may be an integer data type. What is integer? Suppose you write 345 or any number or 10 or 5. Any number which is discrete is called as an integer. It may be positive, it may be negative. If minus 500 or minus 30, anything which is minus in negative, that is a negative integer, and another one is 0. So these are the data types, integer data types. And how to allocate those? Suppose I write a is equal to 3405, and if I run, then if I try to print a, it will show 345. So a is just an integer data type. Now how can we check whether which data type it is? So if I write type function, then it will show me the type of the data. So this is integer. You can see int means integer data types. Okay. Next is float. Now what is float? Suppose 4.5. Suppose 7.90. Suppose the value of pi 3.14. These are float. Now why float is required? To be more precise than integers. Simple thing. So now if I write v is equal to 6.70 and I print b, I also print the type of b. Okay. So what will it print? So it will show float 6.7 float. Clear? Now data type is string. Any character is a string. Like if I write Ram, if I write him, or if I write any quote like Sapiens is a good book. These are all string data types. How can we write here? Suppose I write S is equal to Sapiens. That is string print type, then it will show you as a string. str. str means string data type. So this is clear. Another data type is bool. Bool data type means this is to indicate true or false, or we can say that is on or off. If it is 0, that means it is on, sorry, off. And if it is 1, then it means this is on. So this is bool data types, or we can say boolean data types. Suppose I write a is equal to 25. Then I check whether a greater than 30. Now run, what will it show? It will show false because 25 is not greater than 30. Now if I write a greater than 20, then this will be true. So this is called boolean, that is true or false. And many other data types are there like list, tuple, set, dictionary. But we will not study right now. We will study about those later in details. Now we will study what is variables, or we can say identifier. What is variables? These are nothing but symbolic name. When I said a equals to 30, a is the identifier. So that if you want to access 30 later, you can just type print a. So it will automatically access 30 and it will show you the output as 30. So a is the identifier. Now we have some rules like what can be a variable or identifier and what cannot be. Suppose I give you a equals to 1 to 3. It will what will be the output? What do you think? It will be 1 to 3. It's as simple as that. Now suppose I write A, B, C, D, S, anything. Will it work? Yes, whatever you want you can give. Now suppose I give a number also here. Will it work? Yes. But if I do 3, 4, A, B, C equals to 67, what do you think what will be the output? No, this will not work because it cannot start with a number. Fine? No, it never cannot start with a number. So, number 1 is variables cannot start with a number. Okay, next do. Suppose I write a at the rate BC. What do you think? No. Suppose I write a ampersand BC equals to, what will be the output? Error. Suppose I write a percentage equals to 890. What will be the output? Error. So simple thing is that variables cannot contain special characters. Okay. Now, if I give underscore ABC equals to 500. Let me write another one. ABC underscore equal to 600. Let me write another one. ABC, so sorry. ABC equals to 890. Now tell me what will be the output. For the first one, okay, sorry, let me print it. Print underscore ABC. What will be the output? Yeah, this is fine, working fine. Will it work fine? What do you think? Yeah. What about this one? Yes. So we can say right now that variables can contain underscore. Clear? So we can say that variables can contain letters, yeah, easily. Numbers, yeah, but not in the initial position. and underscores. It can never contain the special characters. Clear? Now suppose I give if equals to 500. What do you think? Let me add another one. Else equals to 400. Let me add another one. While equals to 675. What do you think? Let me run. Print if. Do you think it will work? No. Do you think this one will work? No. Do you think this one will work? No. Because these are the special keywords saved for Python programming. We will study about if else loop, while loop, for loop. So these keywords cannot be used as variables. Cannot be variables. Cannot be keywords or cannot contain keywords. Variables cannot contain keywords. Fine. So these are all about variable naming. These are all about variable naming, like how we can name a variable. Now we will study about variable assignment. Now what is variable assignment? This is simple. Whatever we are doing right now, like a is equal to 450, the variable is assigned, like a is assigned with the number 456. So if we later on want to access 456, we have to call a. This is just assignment. Now variable reassignment. Okay. Now what is variable reassignment? Variable reassignment means, suppose we write a is equal to 789. So what will happen now? Right now, I have allocated a as 456. Then again I have allocated a as 789. So what will happen? So a will be overwritten and a will contain 789 instead of 456. So what we did there, that first first a memory was allocated which contained 456, 4, 5. Oh, sorry for my drawings. 456. This was A. This was A. Now what will happen? It will be deleted. Instead, 789 will be allocated. So whenever we call A, it will show as 789. So this is known as variable reassignment. Now we will study about multiple assignment. What is that? Suppose I write A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D equals to 4, comma, 5, comma, 6, comma, 7. So now what will happen? Suppose I print A, I print B. What will happen? This will A will be allocated as 4, B will be allocated as 5, and suppose I write print C each C, and then print D is comma is a necessity. Okay. What will happen? C is 6, D is 7. So in a single line, we can assign A as 4, B as 5, C as 6, D as 7. Suppose E, comma, me, print E. Sorry, I forgot to run the line. So run the cell. Now, yeah. So this is the beauty of Python. In a single line, you can do multiple assignment and with different kind of data types, integer as well as string. So this is known as multiple assignment of variables. So these are all about variables, and there is one more thing, that is scope of variables, like local scope and global scope, but I will not discuss it right now. When we will study about functions and classes, that time I will make this concept clear. Right now we are at the beginning stage, so we will not discuss about scope of the variable. Okay. Now I will refer you a blog. Just give me a minute. This is a data science roadmap blog I have created, and I have also posted some topics. So this is a topic. You can just refer to this one. Uh, More elaborately written, and it will be very good for your revision. So I will put the link in the description box. Just go through it and try to do some more research on your own. Just write whatever it can contain, like giving other characters, numbers. Try to do many kind of combinations and run it. Then you will be able to show different kind of errors, and the more error you face, the more you learn. And do your own research. That will give you kind of confidence. And if you have any questions, then kindly ask in comments. So this is all about this video, and later on we will meet again with another topics of Python. Till then, bye. And if you like, kindly subscribe my channel. Thank you. Happy learning.